Today's video is being brought to you by NeverDenyMe.com. Make sure you take a look at the website for all your graphic needs, anything from digital to physical. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Nate Matthews, and I'm back again with yet another video that has to do with sewing and embroidery. First things first, man, I want to thank you guys so much for showing me so much support on these type of videos, asking all these questions and stuff like that, and most importantly, giving me your guys' feedback of what you guys think about my videos and the information that I put out. And for those of you who also are a little bit more advanced than myself, who actually help me out and tell me about different machines and things like that. So here I am today. I'm going to show you guys a few things that I've been up to lately, and then give you guys the floor, to drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and I really want to be able to upload a video like every week, at least one video every single week. I know I upload a video, and then due to me having multiple channels and multiple different things that I do online, I kind of go MIA after I post. But trust me, I'm always reading the comments. I'm always on the channel, on the other channel, and this channel, and different things like that. So first things first that I want to get to, it should be very quick. Somebody asked me, what is my dream machine? My dream embroidery machine. Now, I got to be realistic, and I can't just say, machine that costs the most expensive, that does every single thing you can think about. I'm going to be realistic with you guys. A machine that would be within my budget. It is kind of the highest price one, but it is something that I would spend money on. Again, it's kind of costly if you're just getting into embroidery and stuff like that, so I ain't gonna say the price, but the link is gonna be in the description. But the machine that I would really want to get is the Brother SE1900. That is one of the best machines. I actually had my eye on it because I did a review about the this one right here. This is the Brother SE625, which is the exact same thing as the Brother SE600 minus a disc. If you guys want more information on this machine and a video of all the machines and stuff I reviewed so far, click the card that pops up. Across the room right over there, I do have the Brother PE770, which is a 5x7 embroidery only machine. This is a 4x4 embroidery and sewing machine. So my dream machine would be the Brother SE1900. The reason why that would be my dream machine is because it has the same speed as the Brother PE770, so it's going to stitch your designs very quick. It has a 5x7 hoop size, so of course you can always go smaller, or you can get a larger hoop to do, a multi-positional type of design. But again, the largest design you could do at one time, one big picture at one time, is 5x7. No matter what hoop you guys get, that cannot be changed. For all those you keep asking me, if you think just buying a bigger hoop means you could do a bigger size, no guys, that's not possible, because the machine is what judges the size that you can actually stitch out, not the hoop. So you can put any hoop. The machine, if it says the largest stitching size is 5x7, that's it, guys. It just means you can get a larger hoop, so you can reposition, click it over into place, and stitch more designs without having to, re-hoop your material. So yeah, so again, the Brother SE1900 that will be listed in the description is my dream machine, because it does have a color display, which is what this one has, and my Brother PE770 does not have. It has a 5x7 hoop area, which is what the PE770 has, that this one does not have. But it also has a sewing capabilities as well, which is what the PE770 does not have. This is sewing and embroidery, but it's just a small size. So again, the plus to having the 1900 over this one, which this is, I can't lie, man, this is my favorite machine right here. Even though it's not as fast as the 770, that color display is really what just, without this color display, I don't know what these companies are thinking. Why would you make a machine without a color display? We need a color display to see the designs. It just looks so amazing. So yeah, Brother PE SE1900 is my dream machine because it is affordable. It's kind of high price, but if you guys are really into embroidery, if you guys are into this, if you like it, if you guys are starting your businesses into embroidery and sewing, that is a really good machine, and that is the one that I would get. Unfortunately, due to me having two machines already, it wouldn't be a wise move for me to actually do it. But if you guys want to buy these machines, off of me, if you guys stay in my area, Las Vegas, if that's where y'all at, or California, I'll be traveling, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to buy these machines from me, personally, hit me up, and I'm going to upgrade myself to the SE1900. So, with that being said, though, another thing I want to mention for you guys today, if you guys remember me making this patch about a year ago, This is one that I made for my other channel. This, if you can actually focus, it actually says Beard Gang. That's the name of my other channel where I show you guys how I line up my beard and different tools and stuff I use, how I maintain my beard by myself. If you guys are interested in that, hit the card that pops up and go subscribe to my other channel. Anyways though, I made this. This is a patch. It has some adhesive on the back. What I did with this was I took a glue gun, and even though it has adhesive on the back where I could have taken an iron and just flattened it out, this actually works wonders, guys. A glue gun, really small, simple, you know, yet efficient. What I did was took the glue gun, threw it on this hat. So this is a hat that I got from the thrift store, says Dare. And it's been on there for like a year, guys. Again, I didn't sew it on or nothing at all, and it stayed on there. And I wear this hat quite often, or used to before I took this off. But as you guys can see, the little placement over the spot, and boom. If you guys want to see the video where I actually went onto the computer and I designed this, you guys can watch it stitch out. And I also made like a little tiny one. So yeah, again, you guys see the little glue marks, boot. And the only reason it's off now is because I myself, like, you know, peeled it off. And it wasn't even that easy to peel off too. So as you guys may be able to tell, because there is still a little bit more marks. So it didn't work out the way I wanted. I wanted to be able to, you know, glue it on and be able to take it off and put another design. But you know, the design would have to stay large enough to cover what's already stitched in there permanently. And now I got kind of glue marks on the hat, so it doesn't really look too nice now. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this hat. And I designed this right here for Valentine's Day. Just wanted it to say boot up. And this was my very first experiment where I actually stitched directly into the beanie from the machine. Some people, maybe you guys don't prefer patches. I really like patches though, because, you know, I take them on and off, put them on whatever I want. I can stitch this onto, you know, this hoodie I'm wearing, put it back on that. I could put it on here, which is actually what I'm getting ready to do. So again, if you guys did not see this video, make sure you hit the card that pops up, and I'll show you guys exactly how I took that boot up design and I stitched it directly into the beanie. For the person who laughed at me though, because this beanie is kind of worn out, and this is how this is the red that it's supposed to be, but it's kind of, you know, it's very old. So the person told me, he said after he seen me show this beanie right next to this one, he said he had to unsubscribe, but then he just came back and subscribed back over. So I said, you know, welcome back to the channel, man. So fun jokes and stuff like that, right? I definitely did not want to go out in public with this worn out beanie that I've had for 80 million years. So I took the other one that I made that was actually a patch, and I just stitched it on here. So if you guys can see this, I stitched it, but it's not stitched directly into the material. I made the patch first and I stitched it on. So what I'm getting ready to do, since again I only designed this one pretty much for Valentine's Day, I'm going to be taking my seam ripper, removing this design, removing the boot up design, and we're going to stitch the Beard Gang design back on this beanie. Due to cold weather, it's crazy. I stay in Las Vegas. It's not normally snow in Las Vegas, but for the past week or so, it has been snowing out here. So that's kind of crazy. Yeah, so what I'm getting ready to do right now is I'm getting ready to pick out it should be pretty easy. All I gotta do is pretty much find one little stitch, rip that stitch out, and the rest of it should come off with ease. So I'm gonna go from behind here, put the seam ripper. I want to make sure I'm not ripping the beanie apart, but I'm going to rip the seam out of the beanie. And simple as that. Now I can easily start peeling it off. As you guys can see, it's already lifting up. And this was actually pretty good because, I mean, with me only wearing it for a day, I mean, it didn't look the greatest. It will look a lot better if you really do stitch it into the design. But it was decent for me just having to wear it for Valentine's Day. Back to that SE1900 though. If you guys have the SE1900, drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about it. And it would be really cool to know if you guys also have had the machines that I currently have. The machines I've currently owned were the Brother SE1900. That was the first machine I ever had. It was like a basic machine. The reason I didn't really like it too much, now it is really affordable, so if you guys are like looking to give somebody a machine to kind of see if they would be even interested into embroidery, if you're like new into it, the SE1900 is a very, very affordable machine. Reason why it wasn't the machine for me is because, for one, with that being the very first machine I had no idea what I was doing, which seems to be a common thing with people who buy machines. You buy a machine, you're scared to use it, or you really don't know what you're doing for like the first year of you even having the machine, and you end up just letting it sit in the box until somebody shows you how. Until my videos came around, I'm showing you guys how to use it. With me, there wasn't no videos online with me of anyone showing me how to use the machine. I low-key gave up when I had that machine, right? If you guys are interested in the type of stuff that I do, like making little patches like this or stitching directly into, you know, a shirt or something like that, this is all you need. I mean, this is big enough to put onto, you know, a shirt, a hat, or whatever it may be. So the seam ripper did exactly what it needed to do. It took the design off of this beanie, and now this beanie is like brand new again. I didn't ruin anything at all on the beanie. Didn't rip the beanie up. Again, this is why I prefer to make patches, because I could take them off and put something new on there. Whereas this right here, this is on here permanently. You can never take this off. This beanie is done for once you put this on. When I make stuff for myself, or if you guys watching my videos and you have your own machine, make something like this, man. You can take it on and off, and you can promote a lot of designs. So that's the reason why I do it as well. So during Valentine's, had the boot up. Valentine's is over. I don't have to buy another beanie or you know, spend more money on a separate beanie. Just take it off and put something else back on. For you guys that didn't know about this, with this being a sewing / embroidery machine, you just take this off. There's a little latch that I have to squeeze underneath here. Make sure you do that before you just pull it off. Don't damage your machine. While the machine is off, click the latch, and you can just remove the whole pod right here for embroidery. When you connect it, this right here into the machine, that's how it knows it's connected. So I'm just going to set this to the side for now. This is the one I'm going to attach. This is not electronic at all. This is just a little case that you can hold, you know, some tools in, extra needles and things like that I have in here, some elastic bands and stuff like that, right? So this is not electronic at all, but you can just clip it right in. And now that I'm thinking about it, now that I clicked it in here, I probably don't even need to do that. With this design right here, when I cut them out, I always leave a little border around the side of my fabric, and that is actually where I'm going to stitch it. I am going to grab, hopefully they're still over here, some pins, and I'm going to pin this in place. Make sure it's exactly where I want it. Let's come over here and view. This is how it's going to look. I think it's going to be real nice. Of course it is, because it's already been on the hat for over a year. So now, boom. People are going to say, oh, you got that design now on a beanie. It's cold, especially in Vegas. Like I said before, it doesn't normally snow in Vegas, but it's been snowing lately. So perfect time to wear a beanie and still promote the brand, the channel, everything, right? Again, take a look at the other channel. Subscribe to it too. I already have the black thread into the machine here. Now let me go ahead and unroll it so I don't stitch the whole design together in one little thing. Pull it inside out. Alright, so I'm going to keep it on the slowest setting because I don't really use a pedal. I just control it by pressing start and stop and stuff like that directly from here. So let's get to that. I'm going to do it by hand just to make sure I get the placement right for the first stitch. Slowest setting. You can adjust the speed by sliding it left and right here. I'm not too sure if I have the feed dogs up or not, but last time when I did it, such a design like this, you just control it by hand. Just be careful, keep it slow, and it'll be fine. So let's see if I can zoom in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. Don't forget to thumbs up this video too, by the way, if you guys find it helpful. All right, so the first thing is there's a pin already in the way of where I need to go. So I'm just gonna take this first one out, and let's go. Easy peasy, y'all. Alright, and then when I get over to the next pin, again, I'm taking the pin out. Boom. Let's keep going. Super simple. And I'm just making sure I do it right along the border. Alright, and then right around the place that I started at, I'm just going to do a back stitch to tie it off. Alright, and I'm going to cut it off. There we go. Lift it up, pull it out. Alright, clip the little piece. And here it is. So now let's flip it back inside out the way it should be. And I think that is perfect. So look at that. Very simple. It didn't take long at all. It ain't coming off. It's not flapped over anywhere, so I cannot roll my fingers underneath this design at all. If you guys want to see it up close, let's zoom in. So this is on there, y'all. It's not lifted up in any way. I stitched it on very good. It is on there. It ain't going nowhere. It's secured on the back as well. Beard Gang beanies. If you guys want one, holla at me. You feel me? I might put them on the website so you guys can just order and then you just automatically go out to you guys. But to start, just as a test, if you guys are interested, just hit me up. There are a few things I could change. I know a number of people are asking me, hey, can you make one with the blue instead of red? I might be able to do that. I might be able to hook you up. So let's go ahead and see how it looks on the guy. Boom. Now I know it don't match my outfit, but it don't match my outfit because I wasn't wearing this today. You feel me? I had a little hoodie like this. You feel me? But this is what we could do. So yeah, man. If you guys think this is cool, again, man, please subscribe to my channel. Let me know what videos you guys would like to see next. Make sure you guys take a look at my website. It's neverdenieme.com. I have other t-shirt designs. I'm making designs of custom illustrations. So if you need me to draw a picture of you and stuff like that, I can definitely get that done. I make posters and stuff like that I can ship out to you. I might throw some on screen. With that being said, though, I didn't want to make this video too long. Again, thumbs up the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.